boom, bala boom, bala boom, bala You cannot down to the clouds in the air. A boom, bala boom, bala boom, bala We keep saying.
I presume?
Yes.
Because your passion program.
It said that you were still coming.
Oh no, correct. Yes, and they're seductive. It's shiny. You want to believe it.
Maybe your turn.
You have to be careful of the next aspects, but it is an onion. There's layers to it. I didn't mean to say there aren't. Just be careful with it.
For sure. Well, no, I think you have to think with extreme epistemic humility and not
epistemic mean?
not a way of knowing. So you can't jump to any sort of
Turn left.
conclusion. You can't snap anything to grid. You have to sort of say, okay, I'm going to wait for corroboration for that in the future, but this could be counter intel. So like everything, you have to.
In 800 feet, turn right on Highland Street.
So far, if you listen to Dr. Lukatsky said on my program with George, you know, he gave a warning about two things. One is the protective programs and the
turn right on Highland Street.
It's information that he knows. He never identified who. Somebody lied while their hand was up in Congress knowingly, I think he was saying. And then he said that people believe things because they're shown in official capacity, but I'm not talking about stupid
in 5.4 miles, turn right on Cherry Street.
Nonsense where people are saying Yankee Blue, that was a psyop. They're trying to pretend that existed in the capacity they say. So he warned us against that, Dr. Lukatsky. He also warned us very strongly, if you watch, that we're going to lose the ability to really engage this topic without the brightest minds because we're not teaching inside scientifically the younger generations.
Yeah.
And he is scared about that because of the secrecy, which he doesn't want full secrecy on this, but because of it, we are going to fall behind with the American mechanics of how to interrogate the UAP problem.
Well, and that's what's really interesting about his new book, New Insights. At the end of it, he goes into a bunch of modalities and frameworks that he clearly wants spread among young STEM students all over the country. He gets into high frequency gravitational waves and solid state rotating superconductors for gravitational manipulation and like really crazy shit.
They should hire you because let me just tell you, most people don't read his book and take from that what he means. And you have to translate complex things into, you don't dumb anything down, you simplify it until the next question is asked. And he needs to practice that because his voice, man, he has actually done more from a knowledge standpoint of transparency on this than I think most people throughout history. If you go and you read his books like you did, we need bright minds to look at it. We need everybody asking the next question. Like when I started this, man, people thought it was like UFOs. So now we're at a consensus reality where it's like, okay, there's a there, but what's the question not being asked? And we're so close. We're so close.
Did you find it frustrating when he was on your podcast and you asked him about him stepping inside of a UFO, and he said yes, but then he also was like very clear that he couldn't say much more than what he had said in the book?
Is you're officially allowed to tell us that the United States government has in its possession a craft of unknown origin and you are able to access the inside. Is that correct?
The wording that you read is correct. You're going beyond the wording.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you, did that meeting happen? And
Oh,
is it
of course.
true? And it's true.
Yes.
Okay, you're telling us, you told us because you were allowed to tell us that our government has a UFO in its possession and has been able to access the inside of it, right?
Yes.
Why do you think he was able to get that cleared? The fact that he stepped
so now
inside
the
of a
conspiracy,
UFO.
like why could he get that cleared? And
Well, I think it's a reasonable
no,
question.
it's extremely reasonable.
Yeah.
But it creates a conspiratorial mindset, right? Like, oh, we've distrust government on this. Why are they allowing it now? It's like people ask questions like, how is Jeremy and George not in trouble for, and how do they obtain such a variety of different products from our government that I'll call sensitive, most likely, right? First of all, about me and George, it's called fucking journalism. and if you are not seeing that, you are looking at the wrong thing. So with Lukatsky, why? You asked a bunch of questions there. So why did they let him? Well, not everybody at a Dobster desk, is equal. And you can submit a book in one way and say it's fictitious, or you can submit it and say this is fact. And he did the fact way, right? It's harder. It took a long time. George knows how long it took with each book. Why did they let him? I know for a fact there are people in the mechanisms of government that let things get through because they're on our side. Truth. I suspect that's why. It's not some big plan. Dude, if this was planned, I would kick back, relax, and stop and not worry, because we've got a planned situation. This is Vietnam. Everything has been provoked. It's been fought for millimeter by millimeter for years and decades. So what you get from him is the absolute factual information. It's not theoretical. It's factual. And so he says when he doesn't know stuff.
Yeah, he's a senior DIA rocket scientist with a long history. And I think it's important for people to realize there's probably a war going on inside the government. And there are probably elements of the quote-unquote legacy program that want itself outed or partially outed. Like, there are members of, inside these programs that think the way they're being run is ridiculous.
That's why you had the vice president of Lockheed Martin trying to get the craft and hardware that they have obtained a long time ago out the back door into the sunlight through the front door and studied that way. They saw the writing on the wall, and it was being facilitated by Dr. Colin Kelleher, Dr. James Lukatsky, a bunch of people they worked with. That's the truth, what you just said. There are a lot of people that realize there's no right, there's no purpose to hold back from human beings the ultimate truth, whatever that might be. I got some guesses, maybe there are UFOs and they're not from here, whatever that means. And why would you build a Ferrari not to go fast? Why would you make something that appears that it could travel amongst the stars if it doesn't? And that gives you a sense of at least one aspect of origin.
Yes.
Of course, there might be more. So yeah, dude, look, man, it's my favorite topic, and you and I got so many things we can talk about, but I agree with what your analysis is.
Well, I want to touch on something that you just mentioned, which is the VP at Lockheed Martin. His name was Jim Ryder.
That's right.
And he gave a very interesting speech called The Garment of the Gods. And it's very strange. It's about the veil thinning, and he talks about extrasensory perception and consciousness. But he's a VP at Lockheed Martin Space Systems who's very well respected.
The idea that everything from spoons to stones are conscious is gaining academic credibility. Who wrote that? One of the most senior physicists in Canada. It's the only conclusion we have. Everything is conscious. We're just discussing amount, levels.
I find him and Lukatsky's language around this topic very interesting. Lukatsky talks about Plato's cave and consciousness, and
it affects you.
Yeah.
You know something this big and hidden. It's like if you've ever taken a psychedelic, right? You've seen this world around you at all times, but you are not initiated to what that world is or means. So you might see like a tie-dye or Dancing Bears or the Grateful Dead, but as soon as you breach the hull of that craft, you see a world that has always been hidden to you, but has always been there, and it has disturbed people to their core, and then they start getting angry that other people don't get to know. And this goes back to your question. What was it frustrating? Why did he not go outside the parameters of his book? Why was he allowed to say that? I told you why he was allowed to say it, most likely. Yeah, you can see on my face, I hold my emotions like right here. You could see I'm frustrated. I'm not trying to hurt the guy. I mean, I'm sure they all got mad at me at different times. I'm just pressing because I know people want to know. And he can't say the words that aren't printed because he's the kind of guy you want protecting secrets for America. He's the exact kind of guy.
It's so interesting, and it's so messy because it's like ideally, if this thing is like a portal or a gateway, the object is, to a new sense of the actual true nature of reality, this should be for humanity. It should be for everybody.
What is human beings' knowledge and information? We own that, right? It is. So having that held back, you know the reason, okay, America first, weaponization, strategic surprise, strategic advantage, technological advantage. I get that. Now that's some like Stone Age thinking when we're in the Jetsons, that we're past that now. So, but that is, I understand so they need to formally acknowledge the known facts, formally acknowledge the unknown facts. They really need to define the terms and boundaries and parameters and topography of what we're looking at, because if they don't do that, if they give us like this partial disclosure of stuff, then we get kind of lost with what it means to be human. We get lost with understanding our position in what it means to exist, and there might be questions that are unasked, that are profound, that have profound answers that we just haven't, like eating the mic.
No, you're good.
We just haven't been able to ask. And how do we evolve if we don't have the right questions? So you don't need to tell somebody how to make a nuclear bomb, but you need to tell them nuclear physics exists and you can study it and try to protect that part. So we got to get to the point where we're all at a consensus reality that matches up a little bit better with actual reality. And if we do that, then we're going to have questions. And those questions, the answers might be a little disturbing if you're a person that gets disturbed. But it will be the truth. And the truth, that's what's going to help us evolve. And so that's why I'm so upset with the secret keeper.
Well, it makes sense that they wouldn't disclose it, because on the one hand, you're kind of ceding your authority to this higher thing that's flying with impunity at your around your most sensitive sites, around your nuclear installations, tampering with the nukes themselves. So you don't want to admit that if you're in some position of governmental authority. And then you don't know, as far as, what could confer a tactical advantage to the adversary. Maybe you haven't figured it out, but it's this weird cat and mouse game theory thing vis-a-vis China and Russia. And so it's this weird thing where they have this asymmetric knowledge on the nature of reality, which they should not have any right to vis-a-vis normal people or scientists. But their incentives make it so that, they're just not going to go full open kimono anytime soon.
Well, don't go so fast or quick. I mean, what are we fighting?
Unless we can wrest it out of them.
We can provoke. You can't, just how you can't give anybody anything, because all you can do, you put it in their hand, but it's an object. You can't give anybody anything. You can lead by example. You can't take anything. It's not just one person's thing. You need to provoke, and they need to give. And when they give, you need to receive. And that's that. So I'm not trying to be oblique here. It is an ontological issue. This thing, an ontological, I believe, means relating to the existence of being and existence itself.
Yep.
Relating to the existence of being, right? Is that what it means?
Yeah.
So this is. The UFO thing is a symbol. There are things a lot deeper than UFOs, I suspect.
I agree. I think it's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, but it's a symbol. It's a symbol of freedom of thought. Because if we can talk about it with the right words and factual information, then we have freedom of speech. Freedom of speech causes debate. Debate causes thought. Then we have freedom of thought. It's fucking beautiful,
It is beautiful, and I hope we're on the verge of a paradigm shift, because, how do you feel now that the Department of War has a website with more hits than, people in America, and, we have stuff coming out, and you can say that the stuff often is repackaged, repurposed things that have already kind of existed in the open source world. I find it hilarious that is what's making the Citadel scientific gatekeepers like Neil deGrasse Tyson take it seriously, is the fact that it gets a stamp of approval from authority. So it kind of shows that they were never doing science in the first place. But how do you feel? Do you feel vindicated? Do you think it's going to keep going and we're going to get more? Or how do you feel about where we're at?
Yeah, I don't self-reflect when I'm fighting, when I'm going forward. That's like the death gargle. If you're doing martial athletics, is thinking about what you just did wrong, or you know what happened yesterday. You need to be fully forward facing and forward looking. So what I feel is optimistic, but I'm an optimist, you know. But now there's tangible evidence that we should all have optimism, but don't get complacent in that optimism. Optimism is only powerful if there's action behind it. So what we need to do in every single way, every person, we need to fight for what we want. If we want truth, we have to fight for truth. If we want inner peace, we have to fight for inner peace. Counterintuitive, but it's true. Okay? People ask me all the time, what can I do? It's like they feel powerless. Well, I'm not this, I don't have this, a microphone, I'm starting a podcast. Bro, I figured it out. Use your voice. Now, how do you do that? I talked to some grade school teachers, I talked to some high school teachers, and I talked to some professors at major universities all in one weekend, right? They were all there at the McMinimans UFO Fest, which is the funnest thing in the world. They got to come over next time we get a golf cart and a 6-pack of beer.
That sounds epic.
And I was put in jail one morning, and that's a true fact.
What?
It's hilarious. So, what you can do is you can show other people your curiosity. If you have a class, none of us have the answers. You got a class, teach it. What do you know? How do we separate critical thinking? The average singular person with nothing, they have 5 followers on Twitter, and they're like, what do I do? There's a woman that came up to me, she's a little bit older. I'm like, oh, don't worry if you have 5 followers. Say what you're thinking and tag every representative that is fighting for this. Tag the Department of War. Tag @Energy. That's the Department of Energy. Tag them. And here's why I know that's what you should do. Because I get calls from people that saw the tags and it affects them personally and it starts building. So imagine if everybody did that. Red Luna, great job, keep fighting, don't stop. Oh my gosh, people read that stuff and they go. I mean, I notoriously don't because it's toxic for me. Just organize it.
In a mile, turn right on Cherry Street.
Attempts at that, you know.
Yeah.
But that's what the average person can do. If you're a scientist, look at it from a scientific perspective. If you're a philosopher, look at it from a philosophical perspective. Teach it, pass it on, show people your curiosity, and they'll be weaponized just like you just.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I want to talk about how you got into UFOs, which is described very well in this new movie, Sleeping Dog.
First person that I ever pointed a camera at and was like, oh fuck, it's like a Rubik's Cube. You know, I gotta get this person talking. It was really hard. Was John Lear.
It started where a lot of people have to start with UFOs, which is you have to start with the widest possible filter. And for you, that was embodied in a man named John Lear.
He taught me how to keep my mind open, but not let my marbles fall out, because he was spilling marbles sometimes. It was a crack of beer for this one. I wanted to have a drink with Jesse. He's got water because I'm an alien. There's my beer.
Turn right on Cherry Street.
So I, like you, I'm not going to repeat what people watch in a movie, right? I, like you,
In 2.3 miles, take a slight right on Pine Street.
I think like everybody who gets interested in something other than themselves, you know, they look outward. And the ancient Greeks used to say that the stars were pinpricks from the beaks of hummingbirds. So that was a beautiful cosmology. And then all of a sudden science stepped in and goes, actually, it's fucking cooler than that. Right?
That sounds cooler than science to me.
No, I don't know. I orbiting planets, galaxies. I mean, come on.
I'm going to take the
Space-time.
beaks of hummingbird pinprints, but
Okay. So I love hummingbirds, man. They're fucking fantastic.
they're amazing.
What they can do. Anyway, so I got curious, and I've said this before. You know, I heard George Knapp's voice interviewing a guy named Bob Lazar on the radio. They were replaying it on one station, probably K-Rock or so. I was a dumbass kid. I don't know what station, you know. I wasn't really tuned into the whole coast to coast thing. I was 13. And something really happened to me that day. and people make jokes when I say my curiosity is weaponized, so I started making jokes. It's like when people call me, you know, fuck you, forename online, my family all now calls me forename. It's like you have to embrace the thing, right?
Yeah.
So what I embraced in that moment is that Bob Lazar said, it's not a reactionary propulsion system. I think he said, it's a field propulsion system. You're falling where you need to get, which is the story of my life. Actually, it's hilarious. But you're like falling to it. And that just like flipped this switch in me. And I was like, holy shit. If what he's saying is true about travel, then distance no longer matters. Because everybody told me, I wasn't into UFOs and stuff, but when it came up, when you're a young kid, it's like all the scientists, like the Neil deGrasse Tyson, well, there's no way. Life is probably way out in the universe, but don't be silly. They can't be coming here. The distances are so vast. You'd have to travel the speed of light almost for 36 years to get to our closest planet. All this bullshit. And I thought, damn, they really got it figured out. Unless Lazar was right. So I was like, because from rockets to roller skates, it's push something out the back, you go for it, called reactionary propulsion system. So all of a sudden, if you're falling into time-space, distance is irrelevant. And I was sitting there as a dumbass kid thinking, oh my God, is this guy telling the truth? That's what I was thinking, because I thought then, obviously, it's not hummingbirds. Obviously, there are tons of planets that are in the Goldilocks zones in these hundreds of billions
In a mile, take a slight right on Pine Street.
of galaxies, not just our galaxy. And I'm like, is he telling the truth? And then I went and, you know, just like met up with my girlfriend and started doing jiu-jitsu more and like just dropped it like it's hot. But I never forgot that moment, that feeling. It taught me that authority is something we bestow upon people, not something that they truly are. They can have more knowledge than you. That's what the word sensei means, is born before. Knowledge in you is born before knowledge in me, so you're my sensei at this, right? So everybody's teaching each other. A sensei is somebody that he has or she has certain knowledge that's born before, so you pass it on one generation, otherwise, and it's gone, because it's a physical art. It's not written down. It's transmitted physically. You have to actually choke someone out, right? So to just back up, because I get so excited about this moment, I feel it as if it was yesterday. That's how it really got started. But I was a kid. I was sure I was just going to do the martial athletics thing my whole life. I didn't think I was smart enough to do other things. And then I thought, maybe I am, but this is what I like doing.
Take a slight right on Pine Street.
So I'm going to do what I like. Because if I do what I like, I'm going to get good at it. Because I'm going to practice it 10,000 times.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right to enter the parking lot.
And then all hell broke loose. And this is what you were talking about.
As you know, we have a new Starship. Of course, we have a healthcare center on
Turn right to enter the parking lot.
board. Ask what my new favorite product in it is? iRestore's Illumina face mask. This mask is like a med bed for your face. It's lightweight, super
In 750 feet, the drop-off will be on the right.
convenient, cordless, and runs red, blue, and infrared light therapy all at once. The same type of technology NASA studied for skin healing in space. It's safe for your eyes too, so you don't have to sit there like a
Where would you
statue.
like me to drop
you can
you off?
live your
Yes,
life.
fine.
I've
Right,
definitely
good.
had a few late nights thinking about magnetic
Have a good
bullshit.
trip.
But with this
Thank-
mask,
have a good
I
drive.
think I actually slept. Did I? That's the thing. It's a wireless.
tired.
We're at the very end of this. It's the Boston.
Did they not my rep?
Then Ohio, Louisville, and then California.
Better. Hill strings, bro.
That's awesome.
I got to ASAP an hour early and the lines are covered by
There's like 20 tickets left.
For what?
King. Baby Keith, bro. What are they talking about?
He was talking about us.
just mention the line.
You're the only one. He's the only one talking about as soon as possible. We are not referring to as soon as possible Rocky. We're referring to Baby King. Baby the infant king. Baby the adolescent king. Baby Kendrick's son, Queen. Baby Kendrick's son. Baby. I have to read the word books. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Why couldn't they do like a Saturday?
I probably should, but I just high school. You guys have like timed essays like every week. That's so I can't.
These are so pointless.
I like me personally, I'm not like this is. I need my time for that.
Yeah,
I told you time. Or reading.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing my sister.
Oh my god.
We're just reading a book. He's like reading. I was like waiting for that the whole time. Yeah, bro, you don't have this. Oh, no, it's not the move. Oh my god, it's like it's only we go back for you. You should switch to our class. That's gonna be. Guys, what period do you finish?
Second. As long as you oh, no. Fuck out of here. What a song.
Okay, you're like a gallon. That's not a. That's not a flex.
No, I didn't knock out either. It's not a flex.
No.
It's just
Don't look at it.
no.
Hacienda or London?
Huh?
Which marks?
Which marks?
They said marks.
Like, how the fuck would that even make sense, bro? Marks?
You said you had a
Marks?
Marks.
Had a margarita, is that what you thought I said?
Also, what's not like more space though? Like,
I obliterated like 2 fish on the plate. Those guys you just realized they're really fresh, a lot of them freshmen. Oh yeah, I just talking about that.
Bro, dude, she's out. He doesn't have reception, so he's not something.
how was the outfit?
He said 30 minutes.
Ask for his email, password. So you can just log in on his ticket. So did he buy SeatGeek from this thing? Does he have SeatGeek? Like,
No, I don't know. Where was that?
oh no, I heard about it. friends are making with we're there. We'll be there in like 5 minutes. I swear to God, it's not called though. Oh, that, yeah. They're going to pop those. Like, from States to reality. Why you saying this? No, they say I like talking about it. It's when you're gone. Before you go. You're the last one. Oh, do we already like? Yeah, I'm gonna get to maybe a solid 2 hours. Every single song. Just show. No, by the end of the. We haven't been touched. We went to yeah, we went to the I've been there. No, I did. What is this? Drone? Yeah. They have their own drone? Probably. We'll know when we're dead. That's like obvious. You should like. You should have used bought this. Alright, so where'd your dad buy it? Like on his phone, like take it right now. You should get it if you can. And just like, because that's what I do as well. And I just have your he's on his ear right now. So nonetheless, she'll be good. Like, we just transfer you your ticket. Actually, no, but wait, I don't think you can. Actually, maybe you can.
Jackson, where next stop? Yeah.
So that's just like didn't answer his question whatsoever.
Why are you taking that? Oh, based on the time? Bro, we just take the bath.
That's 6 to 12.
What's the 33. You're the one who said 5 minutes.
You know, like melodic. Are you like?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You know, he brought up Brent Fayez for like a week ago for Lost Souls. Where was that?
I told you.
Not here. I think it was in Cali, maybe. I don't know what was that. Maybe. Let's see where was that. Jackson.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just stressing because I don't have my ticket. That wasn't because you were talking to me.
Are you gonna get it from your dad or what?
He said, "Chill out. I'll send you at some point." Wait, Ben, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, do you see that he brought out Brent Fayez for Lost Souls?
I didn't see that. That's sick. Where?
In
I'll give you like $50 too.
The 3 released on Iceman, the 2 were necessary. You should just go Iceman. I like the I think there's like there's a couple songs on it, but it's just like he really could just like really slow and
No, bro. Someone knows someone in Color Drake. Leave the person that knows you. No. Someone does. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, we can talk to, the rich guy. Amon. You can meet up with Amon. He probably has a nice card. Yeah, from Bristol. Yeah. He lives in Atlanta. Close. Meet up with him. That's how you utilize it.
Yeah, one. Yeah, it's homicide means the ball right there.
This is album better than
She just did total. She's like, dumbest radio I've ever seen.
Did someone say that?
Yeah. It's the Instagram thing. It's ranking of him. Where's the best? Homicide Gang's the worst. Son, Follow Red, Malone, yeah, Party,
Okay, that's even.
We're over at 8:30.
That's rage. That is obviously rage, man.
Let's do the homicide.
From that night.
Same spot.
Alright, someone said Ken is the worst. Ken is the worst, bro. Like, this is the official ranking. All Red, Homicide Games, Malone, Ken, Party.
Yeah, lucky the more popular they get, the better it is.
I think that's just objective.
Should have kept close. No. We said, somebody said that. He's the second best.
Where's
That's not true. He's the third best.
Malone
I
is
would-
Yo,
better-
Nick,
Malone
you
is not
actually,
better than
Nick,
Ken.
Yes, he
you,
is. He's
Nick, you
miles.
glazed Malone Destroy, bro. You actually glazed Malone.
Yeah, because Homicide,
Malone is great, but you glazed
Destroy,
Destroy.
Ken, and then probably
A Great Chaos is better than No Style.
Easily.
That's obvious. Ben, you went to that tour.
What do you say? I didn't listen to you.
He said a Great
A
Chaos.
Great Chaos, bro, is better than any Destroy Mobile.
Yeah, I said
Oh my god.
Homicide over Destroy.
That's
Homicide,
Over
and then
Destroy.
proceeded to color and destroy it.
no. A Great Chaos, a Great Chaos is it's better than Mone's album. Is that incorrect?
This is fact.
Nick thinks I'm saying something blasphemous.
Yo, Nick. We're going when he tours for Drop Dead Gorgeous.
What?
We're touring when he drops the We're going to his tour.
Yeah, of course. Oh, her.
One has Ken number 4.
Let's no Great Chaos.
I didn't listen to it. I really like it. No Silence. No Silence. No Silence.
Okay, it is a competition. Malone has so many more albums that are just like.
You're telling me you'd rather see would you rather see all No Silence or all Great Chaos? No box. Like, what's the better one?
This Flag Live would be so
Is
sick.
Homicide Gang over Destroy Lonely Nights?
Totally.
Yeah. What? You should say yes.
Lay it down, final call, lay it down.
Back day, back day.
Have a good day. Enjoy your
Exit out, go up, anybody come back there, back there.
Now we're right here. Something right there. We're definitely. We just say 6 weeks. It's like a vintage camera. It's so nice. Oh, those are. Let me just show you. What's it good? Anyone. Like 70? That's, you should let me get down to it. No. Absolutely not. Not because like your eyes work so you can but as of like 80s. I literally actually have the first one to do it. Like anything.
Yeah, it's not even it's more like a diamond. So a diamond, think of a diamond that has more height than width, and then the width is stretched. So like the image sort of the diamond sort of becomes folded, and then the left and right becomes separated, and that fold top and down, top and bottom part together. I think that's sort of the concept of the mesh materials skin, but I don't like that because when I bring the left and right apart, I end up with, I just want left and right apart and together. I do not want residual fucking passive shit happening bringing the top and bottom together. That is fucking massive at all.
How the hell is that even possible?
Get out of there! Run!
What the hell's going on?
Get inside now!
I just heard a gunshot.
Gather supplies.
Grab anything you can use as a weapon.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna survive. God's not gonna let us die here.
Rick, you only go to church at Christmas and now you're telling the kids God's looking out for us? What about the people who are out there getting eaten?
soul. The movies unite us all, bringing us here together in the glow of our brilliant screens. Thank you for choosing AMC Theaters. And a special thanks to our millions of AMC Stubs members, especially our A-listers who are seeing up to 4 movies every week in any format with free online ticket reservations. If you're not a member, AMC Stubs has rewards for you. Find out more and join after the show.
We come to AMC Theaters to love, to cry, to care. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. AMC Theaters. We make movies better.
If you haven't done so already, silence and put away your phones to eliminate distractions. Please don't talk, text, or post. Your escape starts now.
I mean, beer.
This would be nice. Also, like, there's gonna be a lot of cells. I don't know, man. Like, literally having to press down a bunch of fucking friction pads. Imagine, like, there's 100 of these. That's gonna be a lot. So, I wonder if it's just like one button and then it locks all the cells, not just the ones like locally. Like, I don't have to press literally one at a time. I should be able to just press one button, ideally, and it fucking locks the whole structure. You know, like, or I mean, I don't know, like, or maybe just a thing that like I can kind of morph it into place. You know, I don't know. I should be able to kind of mold it into place very easily, and then when I stop touching it, it stops moving. Maybe it doesn't have to be like. Does it have to be totally loose and then I press each cell to lock it? Maybe it can be like sort of like kind of have some resistance. Like if I don't move it, it stays still, and when I move it, it moves. It moves. It's like one of those desk lamps that I'm able to adjust the height of very easily just by changing the angle, and then when I let go, don't touch it, it stays there. But when I change the angle, I can adjust it and it moves. Maybe it could be one of those things, but I don't know. These things have to be very, very easy to make because I don't want to spend time every fucking cell for hours, you know? Like, I should just print the whole fucking thing and then, like, this is just literally. Also, I don't want to spend too much time on this either because it's just like a way to prove that. Physically, if you have collinear pairs, the variable angle between the pairs, like north-south is like collinear, then east-west is collinear. North-south could be different length than east-west, and you could have the pairs at different angles if you want to. Then, if you have it at like some expansion ratio for the pairs, I don't know, like both pairs could have its own expansion ratio, it should lead to an overhang structure. That's literally what I want to test. I don't want to fucking spend time on fucking components and stuff. This should not be its own fucking research direction. Literally, I just want to just print this thing. So could you fucking give me like a fucking simple shit? Like, don't be fucking complicated or else I'm gonna fucking murder you. Bro, I don't have fucking time to read all fucking that. That's a lot of shit for me to read. Don't ever give me a response with that much text. And I'm never gonna fucking read all of that shit. Could you just give me a fucking diagram? Just give me like a figure with nice pictures. I like looking at pictures. But I cannot fucking read all that fucking text. That is too much. You're fucking stupid. That's too much. You're fucking stupid. That is too much for me. You are fucking stupid. What the fuck is this? Why does each node, each fucking hub, whatever it looks like calling it a hub, fucking call it like, I don't know. Oh sure, let's call it a hub. Each hub should be connected to 4 fucking things. 2 of those things should be parallel to each other. The other 2 should also be parallel to each other. Like we have fucking why do I fucking see 5 fucking shit connected to each other on the top left? And why do I fucking see 1, 2, 3, 6 fucking shit connected to each other on the number 3? That's so stupid. Do you even know what you're fucking doing? I'm gonna fucking rape you. Fuck. Sundays? Are you guys still making Sundays?
We're closing in 30 minutes.
Can I get a classic one? Card. Thank you.
Have a nice one.
For each pair, both arms in the pair should be the same length. Like for east west, the one pointing east should be the same as pointing west. The one pointing north should be the same as pointing south. But the one pointing east doesn't have to be the same as the one pointing north. Right now you drew it wrong. And also I don't see the mechanism. Can you just show me the mechanism and everything's right? So a typical bottle of soju contains the amount of alcohol. So let's say half of the bottle of soju, how does that compare to 24 ounces of Voodoo Ranger? 24 ounces versus half a bottle of soju, which one has more? do have a theory that like when kind of tipsy, like people can act in a certain way, and then you can kind of learn how you act. Like you basically collect data on how you would act in a tipsy state, and then that's sort of like you also learn that you will survive in this tipsy state, I guess. So when sober, it means that you're also aware of how you act when sober too. So if you have this level of self-awareness and then realize that it's easy to act in a certain way when you're tipsy, and then when you're sober, you can kind of form this conclusion that you don't like to kind of feel better much. So how is it actually expanding? How is this ship expanding?
Carry-on bags. Carry-on bags must not exceed 50 pounds and personal item must not exceed 25 pounds. If you are over this allowance, please condense or approach a customer service representative and we will assist you. For safety purposes, Amtrak may deny transport or charge fees for passengers in excess of the policy. For security reasons, all baggage must have a personal ID tag which are available for free from an Amtrak employee. Thank you and enjoy your trip.
So a telescope's with them. How is the telescope being locked into place? I don't see anything to lock it into place, and then also I do not want to, if telescoping and locking into place using screws is the way to do it, then I do not want to lock every single four of the arms into place at the same time. Like I don't have to, like per cell that's going to be at least 4 things locked into place. There's going to be hundreds of cells, so this will not work if that's the case. And for the angle locking, is there like a little twist thing that I have to turn to lock it into place? Because then that adds another thing, and that makes it even worse. So I think at the very least, I just want one thing to lock into place. I turn it into, and I turn this thing, whatever it is, and then it locks the angle. It locks the amount of telescoping for each of the arms, and then we have some nice overhang. I think Maybe the angle does not need to be there.
Northeast
Maybe it
Regional
does,
Train
I don't
number
know.
154 with the
Maybe the
6:24
angle is the
p.m.
only thing that needs
scheduled
to be left,
arrival
and
is
then
now
hours of
arriving on
passing,
track 7
or
from
the
Washington
expansion
Union
of both
Station.
arms
Please do not board this
the
arrival.
expansion of
The
both
train
arms
is
is
coming
left
out of
first, and
service.
then the angle of passing. I don't know. Think about the best thing to do. And then, yeah. Tell me all about it, and then draw a diagram.
The 10:55 p.m. train to Reedville is now boarding on track 12, making the following station stops: Newmarket, Uplands Corner, Four Corners, Geneva, 12th Avenue, Morton Street, Blue Hill Avenue, Fairmount, and Reedville. Strauss, Newmarket, Uplands Corner, Four Corners, Geneva, Talbot Avenue, Morton Street, Blue Hill Avenue, Fairmount, and Reedville. This is the final boarding call for the 10:55 p.m. train to Leadville, now going on track 12.
Show more details on the mechanism.
Amtrak limits passengers to 1 personal item and 2 carry-on bags. Carry-on bags must not exceed 50 pounds and personal item must not exceed 25 pounds. If you are over this allowance, please condense or approach a customer service representative and we will assist you. For safety purposes, Amtrak may deny transport or charge fees for passengers in excess of the policy. For security reasons, all baggage must have a personal ID tag which are available for free from an Amtrak employee. Thank you and enjoy your trip.
did have like 200 people up there. I don't doubt it being that crazy.
8:36.
7:35.
15:30. How many?
15:30? Yeah. What?
7:35. Okay. And 8:36. That's medium fried chicken right here. Happy birthday.
Yeah, just 3.
That will not work.
7:32.
Yeah,
No food. Yeah, excuse me, can you check on my order?
Natick Center, West Natick, Framingham, Ashland, South Brook, West Phillip, and Granton.
back to the curve. Go over there and wait for the next one.
Information, if anyone's not aware, Grafton will be the final stop for the train tonight. There's no train service to Worcester. Once again, Grafton is the final stop for the train. If you do want to go to Worcester, you'll have to get off in Grafton, and there'll be a shuttle bus waiting there to take you to your final destination. Lands down next time.
Oh yeah, I heard. Like you have a shuttle now. It made more sense. There was like a whole time during like summer, last summer, where the train here, the whole commuter rail was shut down.
Next off, Wellesley. Once you get folks, when you want to get off, please come to the door with the conductor. Open the old exit door.
The shuttle was like 40 minutes long. It was OD.
I can. The worst shuttle I've had. There's one for the Argos.
Yeah.
Like the entire Argos down. It's so there. Dude, I was
Yeah, they were giving me a lot of snares. Yeah. And a lot of stuff. One time. You usually don't get over 10,000 unless they had a shuttle. And that shuttle was like packed. Because I went during peak hours, so it was like, first of all, the whole theater was packed. I'm already like bad, I'm like sitting next to some like old dudes going back to work. And then I go into the station. No, I go to the station. I don't know if the shuttle's down. Taking the station's down. I try to drive, but then I one time. So I didn't check my phone. Now I know to check my phone before and I go in and like, why is there no train? The train's there. Why is it not going? I sit in there for like 20 minutes like, what's wrong? I was on my phone, I was scrolling, like, we haven't moved. So I go out and I see, like, that house on the door that my dumb house didn't see. It said, train down, it's shuttle up, you have to go like walk 2 blocks from back range.
Sometimes you gotta guess the dress.
So like, it was so funny. It was just me being dumb and now realizing, oh, this is where I gotta go.
I've had that. At least I've had it happen to a bus. But I'm really yeah, I went to the opposite direction. And then you get off.
You're cooked. I'm gonna be honest. There's been times like I've been with my friends. They paid once.
Oh yeah, we all paid.
I don't know. Wait, we all paid for the one. Like we split. We split. I'm also like whenever I'm going from like whenever I don't have my car, there's a shop and I'm in Wellesley to go to use, I just hop on this and get out.
You got your. Yeah, that was that's not you pull that out.
Okay. The next
yeah,
I'm not gonna care. And then also like I heard they're doing like the $1 tickets now. Like the World Cup or some shit like that. I think it's people's house or some shit. It's for the cab.
Yeah, I like the cab.
I bought $1 ticket here, $1 ticket back.
I think it's hard. Really want, I could walk down. Let's walk. Friday for 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, I almost bought it. I was trying to get rid of it. Saying that they don't make it. Someone else did the $1 ticket. He goes, it's bad. I said, no. Sure, that's how you gotta buy that shit.
Like, I've had the
I hope that doesn't happen because on my way here, I was like pretending I was like really down and shit. I was like, oh shit, yeah. I didn't know that.
I think he said
I mean, I'm not in high school anymore. I still have the card. Yeah, I'll just love that I'm still in high school.
So yeah, I'm in high school because he hands him the wrong card. Hands him a university IDC. And then he pulls the second one out and took me so I had to push it in front of him. And then makes me a guy.
I feel like they don't care unless you're not children. If you're not children, they're gonna be at this time they don't care.
Travis Scott. Oh yeah.
Like, they don't, they're not gonna lose their job.
They do like
I think I like
I just wrote but it's not actually.
I know. Last time I went to
oh yeah, no one's there.
The fucking cop was right in front of me. I hopped over and said, the cop looked at me. I made eye contact with the cop and said, hi. They said hi. And I walked away. They probably just like, that's the worst how much of I don't they have to work together. It takes more time to work with. I'm gonna be honest, I've done some shit that I deserve to be a ticket. I'm only last on the tickets.
I had all my life. I only have one more. I got one of the specific signs for specific.
Same. saved both times. I was in the Maddox Native Center. I was getting a haircut, and I didn't see that they had a sign saying no parking for that. Today, these 2 specific hours you can't park here, and I didn't see that. And I went during those 2 specific hours for, no kidding, 20 minutes. I hop out, the cops writing my ticket. I'm like, oh, I was dead ass just there for 20 minutes. Like, sorry, you gotta pay. That happened again last weekend. No, not even last weekend. It was Friday. I was getting my haircut for my graduation. So I was like, okay. So this time I didn't see it. But I was like, there's no way cops go. Like, I'm gonna be for 10 minutes. You can touch me up, like, get my license, and I dead ass. I'm in the chair. He's pointing me towards the window because like he's getting like the angle or some shit, and he's like doing my face, and I see a cop pull up to the parking lot right next door, and he walks over and he's looking, taking pictures of the license plate, and I see him go up to my car, and I turn up, I call my rubber stop, I turn in, I was like, I'm about to get a ticket. He's like, why would you really care more about me? And then I said, you know what? And at this point, I was gonna be like, oh shit, I'm gonna go get it, but then I saw him get picked up. No way, I can't. There's no surviving.
Can't do it like a couple times. I'm like, oh, like this is like he looks good right now. Who said, you know, good like background.
Yeah, Boston.
Or I have a clear shot. I could. And that's it. I've never been able to do it.
One of the best like metros in Boston. It really reminds me of Boston. Just a lot more
like somebody posts like a 6-minute long form video of a concert in Boston. I don't know. I never watched it. It's just sad as a birthday.
To be fair, I can't even tell you, I've been in Utah for so long. There's literally one line, and it connects like 2 different, like, the second biggest city, which the center, and then to like Amtrak or whatever we have on the West Coast, like train system, and that's it. And then they have one line going from southern Utah to northern Utah, and that's it. There's no like trains. They're a trolley. Like they connect you within the city, but that like has like 5 stops. You're gonna go to the University of Utah, and there's one is BYU. That's it. Nothing else. There's like shuttles, so that's the city. That's where you go. If you want to go to like the U, there's a shuttle to the U. So that's all you're going to do. You don't have stop anywhere. Like you gotta go from here. There's like 2 stops that you can get off at. Actually, not even get off at. It's mainly just people getting on to go to the U. And then there's one to go to like jazz and Bamford. Like NHL and NBA. So for like the biggest concert and like the biggest arena. Actually no, there's 2. There's Maverick Center, but it's like kind of like that's where like the G like it's like the smaller arena. It's like TV Garden and then Science. I don't know. GMAS logo was like positive science.
It's a fair 2 years. Yeah, it's like big speed by fucking.
Oh, I know what it is. Or like an Xfinity. Oh yeah. Like it's like that. Nobody goes to the. Yeah. I was gonna meet my roommate that's going to go to second. So we met up there. And then we actually met up with some of his friends. We met some other people there. I was just it was the first time meeting my roommates in person. So like.
I didn't for my school. I couldn't figure out how to schedule up with the movie, and I didn't have the emotional life. So I looked up the gym. So they come membership. Somebody chill with me. I'm still frustrated with them.
Yeah. I could never like I know that could happen. But it's such a bigger chance you get some randoms like that are just weirdos, and I just don't want to.
That's fair. I gotta say that. Also, my set. I have so many
Next up, West Newton. Okay, folks, we're all stopped. Please make sure you come to a door staffed by a conductor. Will be the only exit. It'll be the same door you got on.
Everybody's like, and then as soon as I like start doing something good, they're all like, I was like everybody like it just looked like new, just hanging out with basketball. Immediately, everybody like assumes I'm like it. I'm not like anybody. I'm good. I'm gonna just do my own thing. Yeah, and then they realize that they start like I'm like one of the only few people that can flow friend groups. I think that I can talk to. Like I'm gonna do that by the time that's how I am. So I'm not gonna stick to one friend. I'm gonna have my close friends. Exactly.
I just think I have my close friends, 4 girls, my other roommate, and then I have my other small group. We all know each other. We all hang out at parties.
But you have that core. Yeah. That's exactly what I like in Utah. I had like me and two of my homeboys and my homies, and that was our like little circle. And then we all went to the parties together. We all went out. Have a moment where you're like, it's crazy. The whole school was really like connected in that sense. They told us that here I have like 3 people, 4 people, and then we all go to parties together. We all chill. We all split out and helps.
Yeah, that was the
like I feel like especially in the US.
Some people say it's good for you, and some people say it's so good. They don't like that.
Right, but like when people like you can have your friend group, and I have my friend
One time we'll say like, you don't associate with your morning game.
I don't like one time. And I don't like
good for your mom.
Good for you. Like clicky, they had the click that was like close to the coach, had the click that was close to the coach, like the assistant. Just like that. That was me. And I was like, oh, yeah, like I'm talking about. I'll play both sides, I guess. Because I was playing both sides, nobody knew like me.
I wouldn't be surprised. I've been on both sides where there was someone that I knew like I used to be famous. Oh yeah, someone else as a group.
I'm throwing a little bit. I'm gonna cast a little bit. I always feel like people love issues.
Yeah, I
was better at having this issue with just speech.
Yes, I could 100% agree. Like, so yesterday, I was casual and got the other night, and the guy found out my face. I was just +1. Bro, goes and he and my boy go together, and then these people are the +1. We go in, and it's like natural.
I mean, like I did the whole one. I did the whole
like we're not gonna go where we do any crazy party. We go to every other party where you go to be so
I got it.
They go anywhere before like that.
That's probably 4 bags of ice. And made sure you guys help us.
No, we're not gonna go out. And they don't go around it. At least flexing. At that point, I was like, I have
I got the goggles.
It was still fun. Yeah, like I wasn't gonna let that those things ruin my night. When I could go with my car and go do some other shit. You know, like some people are just I like in my basketball like I wasn't making nobody. I was just be like, yo, I'm chilling, I'm chilling. I'm trying to do my own shit. I'm sure basketball.
Remember when
but they didn't like that. They wanted me to do some shit. I'm not. You guys can have my friends outside of basketball and I'm shit. And I'm still friends. I'm still friends. Like, someone that exactly. You have to be best friends. You can have your best friend. You can have okay, like, yo, I'm chilling with you. Like, I'm gonna hang out with you every day. You know? Like, I'm gonna FaceTime you. Like, a few times a month. I need advice from your dog. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Especially when it's like I get my friends in Utah. Like, I talk to them as much as I can. So like the minute like my boys from here, like not my boys, my boys like my close ones here want to hang out, I'll go hang out. Then it's like when I'm not that close, hang out. He's like, okay, let me finish this conversation, and I'll go with you. Take me another hour, or can I go with you? Like,
Jaguar. Man, that's nice. What's that? Jaguar.
People just like stress about so much. Oh yeah. So much about something that's so much.
I wonder if that's one of those things.
Life's weird, just like, you that much.
Can't get out of that.
People are going to think you're not like
Maybe they try to do like a all access, like all yeah, probably that way. Yeah, that one watch the football game would take us like $40. And now you're getting that shit. I would bring $200.
It's still work out far with football.
I'd rather do all of that, but have that. And I'm like, I can sit in the pool and watch a football game live. There's no real.
When that shit's around, dude, that's the girlfriend. You'll never believe that.
I have like expensive. That would be like that would be schizophrenic or some shit.
Because my boy was like, I'm not gonna ask my friend.
We're not going to Jackson.
I mean, yeah, I don't need like
but I mean, like, if we were in Jacksonville for a basketball party, like, that might outright. Jacob probably was the first one to have a basketball. 10 minutes from I asked him. Would you rather have a bachelor party
and then like I can cut him off.
Have a fun weekend?
That's something weird. You can't even joke.
The bachelor party weekend, we got a 4-hour meet.
Like, my roads are too hard. And he's trying to hit me. He's like, I'm trying to talk to you. You're weird.
4 hour?
He did ask me up to
Jacob's like a rabbit. Jacob automatically
I'm trying to do my own shit.
At that point, I would have easily unfollowed him.
I unfollowed. He still has my number, but that would be like I still like in case some you need like he's like in the email. I still like, yo, are you okay? That's some weird activity. If it's like a night, you should figure it out. Yeah, I'm a good judge of character.
No, I don't mess with people. It's like Jacob knows stuff.
I'm not crazy like that, or OG in that sense. You know what I mean?
Now it goes. Omar one night.
You lived in the house on your own. I'm doing that.
I like him. Dude, but y'all know fellas. Like, I was just a family. I'll be at home
My whole life. Yeah. I mean, as a person that's moved around so much, I feel like change is really good.
Jacob comes
around, you to different countries. It's like,
cool to come in.
You learn so much about that culture. You got when you interact with somebody from that culture or something similar, you kind of understand what they need better in a way. And also you yourself develop certain traits and you become like, kind of like overall.
等一下，我要来。I will take Oli Benoni.
Thank you.
Oh my god, his girlfriend. You're about to cry? You want me to hang it up so you can cry? Okay, go cry. Okay, I'll cry too. wait, no. That's so fake. Hold on, wait. I got this. The dog dies, you know, it's like so sad. You have a dog? Where's your dog? Your dog's gonna die. So sorry. His fucking dog died. 11 years old? So that's like 77 years old in human years. Oh my god, it's so sad. Okay, I can't cry. I'm a psychopath. I can't cry. I don't know how to cry. I don't know how to cry. Oh my god, that's so sad. Water coming out of my eyes. So sad. What the fuck? Are you crying? I can't tell. Are you crying or laughing? I don't see any water coming out of your eyes. Let's see. How? Oh, you're so cute. How I make you cry? Okay, say something mean to me so I can cry. Make me cry. I have a girlfriend! Fuck, that's so sad. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm screwed. Oh my god, I'm cheating. Are you crying? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm crying actually. It's okay. You could cry into my shoulder or some shit. I don't know. You could make your tears go into my clothes. You look so cute when you're crying. You should cry more often. Aw, you look like a K-drama. Yeah, you should go home and see your dog before your dog passes away. Shit, you're actually crying. I don't know what to do. There. What? We should have a funeral for your dog. When my hamster died, I had a little funeral for my hamster. Oh. Did you grow up with that dog? Oh, what breed is the dog? Oh. She was like in the house. So she's just chilling in your house. It's like your house. That's the train. I just arrived in Worcester. I watched He-Man. It's a movie about this guy named He-Man. He has the power! Yeah, I guess. This guy is from a different planet. Little kid, you know, and then like his planet got fucking invaded by some bad people, and then his fucking family like was like, okay, He-Man, well his name is like his name. It's like a normal name. And he's like, okay, you have to take this sword, go to Earth. Away, protect the sword. It's like a powerful sword. It goes to Earth and it's still like really powerful stuff. And then like some bad people manage to find him. And then like he fights the bad people. It's like this whole movie. Yeah. He has the sword. And he's like, I have the power. But he turns into a superhero. Cry so easily. Oh my god, I feel like that's a skill. Clean your glasses. Have some fucked up coating. Your eyes look like a fucking doll. walk home. I did. You should get it. So you said that you're gonna get it when I get a car? Yeah. We're gonna buy an Audi like this month. Yeah. What? I feel like that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of hurtful. Okay, at least my dog isn't dying. No, my ex's dog looks, they're doing fine. I already did. I fucked them already. Well, which ex? So my first girlfriend was not my first. My second girlfriend was my first. She was like, "Are you okay? You have a condom?" And I'm like, "What?" I thought we were just cuddling. The fuck? No. I was not her first. This is like in 2020. I was just like cuddling with her, and she was like, "Okay, okay, okay. Do you have a condom?" And I'm like, "Fuck." Yes, I do actually, but actually I was because I don't know. I carried around condoms in my backpack for some reason. I had like 4 condoms all the time in my backpack for like a long time. But I don't know. I literally what? 4 is a good number. We're talking. It's a good even number. Oh, is that like unlucky? Okay. You know what? You know how many strings a violin has? A violin has 4 strings. I think when I was in undergrad, I was walking around the campus, and then they had this like handout for free condoms, and I took like a fuck ton of condoms for fun because I thought it was funny. So I just always had condoms in my backpack. That's why I had them. Like it's just. I guess I was weird in undergrad as I am now. I just do weird shit. Since I just take weird condoms, just put it in my backpack. They're like, "Here, Alan, here's some condoms." And I'm like, "Okay." I don't have a girlfriend, but sure. I don't know. So I don't think I felt anything, but I came. Like I didn't know what to. I don't even know what was. So you don't want kids, right? So if you don't want kids, then do your tooth thingy. I could do my tooth thingy, and then like no more condoms. Are we adopting a black baby? So I didn't feel so the first time. Oh shit! Yeah, this is so fucking. That is so hard. I'm walking, talking about condoms, and then like suddenly I see this person on the right side. And I'm like, shit, I didn't see you. What do I, can I come on your, could you swallow it so that we don't have to clean? What? You're not gonna swallow? What the fuck? I thought you said you're gonna swallow. Because I like it when you swallow. It's very sensual. Want me to have pineapple? I could eat some pineapple. No, before you come, I'll just eat a fuck ton of pineapple. Imagine I come home with pineapple, like, and then my roommates are like, what the fuck, why do you have so much pineapple? And I'm like, ooh, Lily's coming tomorrow. What? I mean, I probably should, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're not stupid. I think maybe some of them have some idea. I told them that you're coming, like the date that you're coming and stuff. And then one of them was like, okay, cool, I will hide during that time. They are scared. No, it's like the date. I said, you're gonna come 17th to 23. And then Bernard was like, what did he say? Yeah. Does that mean if a girl flies at 5 a.m. for me, does that mean she loves me? What the fuck? Oh yeah, true. Fuck! Wait! What do you mean take you to the airport? I'll just walk with you. Because I don't have a car. Just be walking together. So I was like 6:17 to 6:23. Lily is coming. And then Bernard was like, now I know when I should be out of home. And then he said, just kidding. I feel like they're all excited because they've never seen a girl before in their lives. They're like, oh my god, we're gonna be in close contact with the female. Fuck! Oh my god. And then maybe they'll be inspired to be what? Okay. So when you come, I'll be like, here, this is Lily. You guys can treat her like a man with boobs and a ponytail. And they'll be like, okay, hi Lily. Hi man with the guy with the boobs and ponytail. Wait, no, you could introduce yourself to them like that. Hi, my name is Lily. I'm a man. I'm a man with boobs and no ponytail. Yeah, I'd be like, hi, Alan's gay because he likes men. I am a man. Honestly, since they don't have a girlfriend, they might be gay too. Yeah, probably. Maybe. You never know. You want to take home clothes? I feel like you would like to take some clothes home from that I wear. You want some of my clothes? Do girls like that? You want some? I'll give you some clothes. You get to keep a black shirt. Yeah. Don't wear white. Okay, sure, yes, I'll wear black. I don't wanna. I wanna be no clothes. I don't want to wear clothes. Oh, just like in the beginning. Okay. Oh my god. Could you wear like a? Do you have? Oh, could you wear a? Oh, what about hoodies? Oh. Wait. Wear something soft. I like soft. Your belly. You have a soft belly. Squish, squish, squish. Make sure to exercise. Oh, I'm gonna exercise when I get home. No? I'm not gay. Wait, does that count as like masturbation? Love. No, I just like to wear you wear my hoodie because it's soft. I think any clothes that you wear, anything that you bring, whatever you choose to bring, it's not gonna be soft. Do you have any soft, like, do you have any soft clothes? Like, sleeping clothes or something? I don't know. Like, actually, I don't know. Let's see. For Jenny, I told her to wear like a pink, she had like a pink robe. I told her to wear the pink robe like every single day, like for like a month until we. No, like let me. Wait, listen to me. So this is. Okay. So okay, okay, I won't mention Jenny, motherfucker. Okay. So there's this thing that I do where I happen to like ask people to wear like clothes a lot so that they put their smell into their clothes. So the clothes smells really hoy basically like them. And then I keep it so that like it's like I always have their smell. I have gotten feedback from people, may or may not be my ex, that said that that's kind of gross. Feels like it smells really gross to them. But to me, I'm like, oh, it smells like you. I don't know if that still applies. What? How do I fuck you right now? Oh, there's a person here. So my girlfriend's asking me, how do I fuck her? Just kidding, there's nobody here. I feel like I passed by at least like 10 people listening to me say weird shit walking home. I passed by 2 people at least. I saw them. But like what if I didn't see them? Because I'm not really paying attention. I feel like if someone fucking decided to kill me, they could do that easily. I'm wondering like... What? What? Like how? Like if I just yap about random shit. Like just now when I was talking. Hello. my name is Alan Pham, and I am trying to work on this thing in research. It's really hard to do. I think the current thing that I'm working on is this thing that could, I think I'm trying to get the shape of an overhang somehow. I think that's the ultimate goal. First, I'm trying this thing where I'm making the simulation on my personal website. It's at waveviz.alabs.io, and then it makes an overhang, and then it also just kind of approximates a grid on top of it, where the grid is made up of like nodes that kind of represent my cells, and then the cells have these little legs that pop out of it, and the opposite legs are collinear, so they're parallel and in line with each other, and then like so that's two of them, and there's another pair that's sort of at another angle. So I'm trying to get this overhang and then just kind of see what kind of behaviors I need from the cells, and then I will design the cells in a way that gets those behaviors. And it's really hard to do because like, I don't even know where to start. I'm kind of down, so I'm just sleeping right now. Are you sleeping? Oh my god, it worked. Oh, never mind. And then tao đề đủ má mày. What? Okay, let's play League. Hello. Oh, I need to exercise.